Hello everybody and welcome back to another Gmod video. Today we are playing, I don't know what we're doing actually. I'm so confused all the time. I don't even know what we're doing half of the time. I'll be completely real with y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't leave. We are playing Vice City. This is a Gary's Mod map. This is based off of real life Grand Theft Auto. Vice City. This is a real thing. This is a real place that exists. I'm just kidding, it is a video game. None of this is actually happening. You can calm down now. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Gary's Mod video. Today we're playing, Vice City, which is based off of Grand Theft Auto's, Vice City. And this was ported to, Gary's Mod, and now we are playing it on Gary's Mod. So, I have a mod installed that adds fog, because if I did not have this fog installed, I would be crashing, and I crashed a few times without this fog, so it saved me, so I apologize if we lag a little bit. This map takes a while to load in, so maybe I'll turn it off a little bit later during this video, but for now I have it on, because to be honest with you, this map is just very huge for Gary's Mod, and it has that infinite map thing, so it tends to lag a bit. I think this map might be experimental in a way. I don't really know the whole story behind these Grand Theft Auto ports to Gary's Mod, but I don't think they're just straight up ports. I mean, it kind of feels like it, but it's really interesting. It really, feels like I'm in real Vice City. Look, I can... Oh. I am walking on water a little bit. Very nice. There's no water there, so I wouldn't really be walking on water. I am just walking. So, that's interesting. I don't think we can go inside anywhere. I will be no-clipping quite a bit during this. Oh yeah, you can see the lag spikes a little bit. I actually don't really recognize where we are right now. I have not played Vice City as much as other Grand Theft Auto games. I played it just to mess around with on cheats, but I didn't have a memory card when I was younger, so I never actually was able to get very far. I mean, I had a memory card, but it was usually my brother's, so I was only ever able to like start off at the beginning and replay the beginning 1,000 times, which I did because I liked the game. But I do remember some stuff, like I think this is the Rockstar logo here. Okay, it is not. I thought the Rockstar logo was like in the back of this place. It was like the Rockstar logo and it was like a pool or something. But I don't know. I like these rocks. Very nice. But yeah, I do have a fog mod installed to stop the lag from being so serious. I tried everything to make sure it didn't lag, but I think while we, go through this map more, it'll lag less. So, for people who want to play this, it's a little difficult. You gotta make sure to install everything that the map, shows up, like the infinite map, I believe, pops up. You need that installed, I believe, in order to play this. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, look at these flowers. Isn't that beautiful? These Vice City flowers. I do have to say, I always love the whole aesthetic of Vice City. A lot. I just wasn't able to play it as much as I would like. And now with these remakes out... Oh, here we are. I don't know why it's missing textures, though. Interesting. Was it like purple and black in actual Grand Theft Auto as well? Oh, also we're walking on... We're not... There's no water here. What am I saying? Yeah, here's the Rockstar logo. I believe that's actually in Vice City. I mean, I'm pretty positive it is. But, yeah, like I said, we can't really go into buildings, so we're only able to look around. And I'm going to be talking about my experiences with Vice City. Oh, we got some lag there. So, my experience with Vice City. I mean, I don't know what else to do during this. I want to explore and stuff, but if I'm correct, isn't this like a little island in the middle of two areas? I'm gonna fly up. Oh my gosh, look at the textures. Kind of, not the textures, but the oh, it's actually not lagging as bad anymore. Maybe I'll just keep it off, unless it gets bad again. Yeah, this is in the between two islands, right here. Vice City is my least favorite map design. I know that might upset some people. There's some really good things about the Vice City map. Like, I love the beach, but I feel like that's just where you always end up, you know? Like, GTA 3, that map was very small as well, but to me personally, that just holds nostalgia, you know? There's a maze here. I think I might remember the maze a little bit. I'm sure I've been through it 1,000 times, but pretty cool. To be honest, I probably messed in this maze for hours. There's some stuff I remember about this game, but some stuff I don't. But yeah, my experience with Vice City is that when I grew up, my parents were very worried, and my mom was very worried that video games would have a bad influence on me because around the time, there's a lot of things going around with where kids were, you know, there's a lot of people saying video games are bad for kids and stuff like that, and I feel like sometimes they can be. My mom was very worried, so she made sure that I did not play games like Grand Theft Auto and stuff, and honestly, like, I'm not upset about that at all. But, I wasn't able to play certain violent games until I got older, you know? Like, my first violent video game was Call of Duty Black Ops 1. Can you guess for what system? It was for the Wii. I had Call of Duty Black Ops 1 for the Wii, and I was scared of it. The cutscenes actually scared me as a kid. Like, I was terrified of that. They're so well made, though. And, then I got an Xbox from my cousin that I've literally never met, but they knew I was a kid, so they're like, "Here, you know what? My kid." I think that I think I got it because these kids got grounded and they weren't able to play their games anymore or something, and they got their thing taken away, and then I got it. I've never even met these kids. I think that's what happened. That's kind of my memory of it, but I got an Xbox, not an Xbox 360 or an Xbox One. I got a normal Xbox, and on it, it was Grand Theft Auto 3, not Vice City. It was just, Grand Theft Auto 3, it wasn't anything else. And, that was one of my other violent video games, and I just remember playing that, and everyone had games like San Andreas, and GTA 4 had just come out, you know? And everybody was playing that, and I was just sitting there playing GTA 3, and I was honestly, I love GTA 3. I just remember trying to argue with people, saying GTA 3 was better than GTA 4, which I don't think I could really win that argument now. But, it was just nostalgic to me, you know? GTA 3 is very, nostalgic to me, and growing up, every now and then my brother would let me play games that were violent, like Grand Theft Auto, and actually Bully was considered a violent game for me growing up, but I was able to play that more often than things like Grand Theft Auto. But I'd play Bully, and I actually did get kind of influenced by it, so it'd be kind of mean. And I would play it for way too long. And yeah, what's that up there? That must be like, I actually don't know what that is. I can't recognize it from here. I do recognize this street, though. I believe. Isn't this like I could be wrong, but isn't this the first area you start at? I actually don't remember. And when I got older, my brother got a PS3, right? So I got a PS2, which had all of the games on it, and he let me have his memory card. So I was playing on his memory card of Vice City. I did not start my own game ever. So I was playing in his like full 100% completed Vice City game in San Andreas, and That's actually, I think, all he had for the PS2 at the time. But he had a PS3, and he was, you know, I was playing that a lot. Interesting room, I like it. Very nice. I love the floor design. I don't know if this is like a straight port or what, but it really feels like it because there's not detail everywhere, you know, like the details feel off in some spots. And I don't know if the map creator made this map by hand or what. I don't know the whole story behind these infinite map Grand Theft Auto things, but they're interesting. I don't know if this is actually the first island you start on. I don't really recognize this area as much. Oh wait, no, I do recognize this. This is the gun store. This is such a weird gun store, too. It wasn't a gun store, it was like, you just got weapons here, wasn't it? Like melee weapons? I don't know if it had guns. But you'd come here and get weapons. This is the first island, actually. Yeah, because this road goes on for quite a bit. I do recognize this, and I remember coming down this road a lot. I don't really want to play the newer versions of it. I feel like Vice City would be alright with the new remake graphics, but games like GTA 3 and then San Andreas, I feel like don't work as much with the new style, you know. I mean, San Andreas a little bit, but, you know, I can't really judge that because you know, like I was talking about, I only played that off of my brother's memory card, which was like 100% completed version of the game. And, yeah, it's funny, I never actually played this story, but I did have, like, I did play it when it was completed, and all I did was go around and look for myths that people would talk about, like I was a little myth hunter, and, I would just mess around with cheats. One of my favorite things to do was, use the jetpack and literally just fly around for no reason for hours. And I constantly was looking for Bigfoot and UFOs. Never even played the main game or anything, which is so funny to me. Would I play it now? Yes I would. But that was for San Andreas. Vice City I don't think had jetpacks, not that I know of. I don't think it did. But, Vice City was a very big game changer at the time, you know? And I would love to play Vice City again, you know, from the start. I wouldn't mind playing the remake of it. But yeah, that's my weird story of how I ended up getting Vice City and all the Grand Theft Auto games. Is the only Grand Theft Auto game I actually played from beginning to start was GTA 3. I don't even think I actually finished that, but I got pretty far. No, I think I did actually. I think I might have beaten it, but I just don't remember much. But GTA 4 is one that I would literally get 50% through and I would stop. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about that I would love to re-explore. And a lot of stuff I don't remember about, you know, before that amount. And GTA 4 was such a fun game. That was actually my second, not second, but like, I guess it kind of was my second Grand Theft Auto game, you know? Oh yeah, ammunition. Look at how big these doors are, holy hell. Are they like that in actual Vice City? Ammunition. Fudge Packing Company, okay. Oh, okay, so you just fall through the floor right here, that's cool. Very nice. Look at this area. There's a safe state right here, wasn't there? That was like... I love hearing, like, stuff about Vice City and San Andreas still. Like, I love learning about the games, even though I didn't really play them as much, like, the story-wise. But wasn't there a save state here that actually, like, destroyed your saves or something? Or broke the game to where it was unplayable? Like, when the game was first released or something? Because I remember hearing something like that, and I think there's a save station right there. It's so funny that I know all these little things about the game. And my friend Chris, who's a really good friend of mine, that has been on the channel a few times, he knows so much about San Andreas, like gameplay wise and story wise. He's played that's like his childhood right there, you know, with a lot of other people. But I'll tell him all these little facts about the game that he doesn't know about, like glitches and weird stuff about the game, and it's so funny because I don't know anything about the story. but I know all these like glitches and Easter eggs and stuff that he has probably never seen, you know? Like I remember the first time we looked at the body bags, I was like, you know there's bodies out in the desert that's a part of the beta? And I remember he went to go check it out, and I think he's seen it before, but when he was younger, but probably didn't care, you know? But to me, stuff like that was so cool, and I just remember he looked at it and he was like, wow, that's real? And it's just so funny that I know all these Easter eggs, even, like, he knows a lot about the game. Like, he knows where every secret weapon is. He knows all that stuff about San Andreas. But I know, like, how the game works and functions, you know? Oh no. Please don't crash. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, it's laggy over here. But, yeah, like I said, I love Easter eggs in Grand Theft Auto games a lot. I feel like that's what got me into Grand Theft Auto in the first place, to be honest with you. One of my favorite Rockstar games of all time, though, is Bully, you know. Bully and GTA 3. I like GTA 5, you know. The story was alright. Okay, so I was gonna say airport, but I didn't want to seem stupid. But it is the airport. But, it's just, yeah, like, I know about all the Easter eggs and whatnot. Because I was just so obsessed with Easter eggs and myths and ghosts and stuff when I was younger. And the idea of something creepy in a game, in something that isn't supposed to be creepy, just was so cool. And, unique to me. But, yeah, there's a lot of lag over by this airport here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe I should turn the fog back on, I don't know. No, I think we're good. But I remember when GTA 5 came out, I had a friend who showed me and I was like, this is not real. This ain't real. It was just that one really short trailer that looked awful back in the day. To people who were still playing GTA 4, it looked amazing, but it wasn't the character trailer. It was like just the concept trailer. It's just like, yeah, we're working on this, don't worry. I had a friend who showed it to me and I'm like, yeah, this is not real. I didn't believe it. You know, I was just like, oh, that's never gonna come out. I don't know why I just didn't believe it. I didn't believe him at all. But it ended up being true years later. And yeah, I just remember I got GTA 5 quite later. When everybody was in like middle school and they're like, oh, this is boring. People were already tired of it. It wasn't in middle school, actually. Wait, no, it was in middle school. It was like it was between the 6th and 7th grade I got GTA 5. And I played it. And I gotta say, it was really fun, you know? Like, there's a lot of fun stuff. The story, now looking at it, is interesting. I love the characters and the lore to it. It was very funny. Definitely the funniest one out of all of them, but they're definitely, you know, Grand Theft Auto has gotten so much, like, criticism for how violent their games are, you know? And it seemed like they're trying to take, like, more of a comedy type side to the game, you know, so they didn't offend as many people. And Grand Theft Auto's always had, like, funny moments, but GTA 5 definitely, like, is up there, where they're trying to be the funniest, it felt like. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it also felt like they're very scared of, you know, the public opinion on it because they've gotten so much hate over the years. But then they just randomly have, like, that one awful, that one scene where you're just torturing that guy. And, I don't know if that was just meant to offend people who were hating on the game. you know, but I think that kind of was that whole torture scene was literally just made to like offend people. But it felt like GTA 5 was kind of all over the place in its story at times. It felt like a lot of things were just I don't know. It felt finished, but it just felt really odd compared to other Grand Theft Auto games. There's parts where it's very serious and good, but other Grand Theft Auto games have been serious all the way through. It felt like, with just funny moments every now and then. But every mission always had something that would like make you laugh. Like it felt like it was almost trying to be a parody of itself in a way, but I don't know. And GTA Online, don't even get me started on that. I love GTA Online. I don't play it very often recently though. I used to play it a lot when I was younger though. GTA 5 Online, to be precise. I'm gonna start no clipping around because I'm just walking down this road talking about stuff. I want to see the world, bruh. Go over here, that's the stadium. I do remember that. Also, what was this for right here? Just like a little design? No, this is the building. I think you can actually get in here, can't you? I don't remember. But, yeah, it was just, GTA 5 Online, man. That was, an experience. That was very fun when it first came out. I liked it through a lot of it, until, very recently. I don't really recognize this spot here. I'm sure a lot of you are like, what, you don't recognize this place? But I really don't. Was this like GTA 3 where you could recycle your cars? Or sell them or whatever? This is a weird building. I'm getting a lot of lag, I apologize. Interesting. I feel like maybe that's what it was for, just a mission here. But, yeah. I got kind of tired of GTA Online, when I kind of drift away from Xbox Live, and I didn't really play it with as much people. I play it with Chris very rarely now, but me and Chris played it quite a bit, when he first got his Xbox One. But I would play with a lot of good friends when I was younger. And honestly, I didn't really play with a lot of friends compared to other games like Left 4 Dead and stuff like that on Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Like, I ended up playing online quite a bit on my own. I had a few friends, that were just kind of not the best on GTA 5. That game was toxic sometimes, man. It was just like it was like on the Xbox 360. People were just so casual about being toxic on that one. Oh man, I'm lagging quite a bit. Interesting fence. It's made of concrete. Alright, let's keep flying. I wanna check this place out. I don't know how detailed it's gonna be though. But yeah, GTA 5 was not my favorite experience. 5 Online, at least, was not my favorite experience with things. I liked it though, for a while. And they've added a lot of cool stuff, but it also felt like that game kind of turned into Saints Row, like online, Nothing wrong with that though. Nothing wrong with having goofy stuff, but it just was like it didn't feel like Grand Theft Auto anymore, And I don't mean to be like that. There's nothing wrong with a change to a game as long as it's fun, And it was fun. I did kind of stop playing around the time when they added those motorcycle things that fly in the air and shoot rockets. And it wasn't because of that. It's just I got kind of tired of it. It was very repetitive. Like I did a lot of the heist with like a friend. I got a nice mansion on there, and I got really bored of the game where I actually just sold everything and then spent my money so I could start over. That's literally, I know that's just such a stupid thing to do, but I did that on my 360 and I got kind of bored of it right away. And then I got an Xbox One, where I kind of had to restart everything all over from the very beginning. I was still the same level, I had the same weapons, but I had to make all that money back and get another house, which was actually very fun to re-experience a game like that. And whatnot. I just said, let's check this out, and I didn't even really look at it much, did I? I just went up to it and left. It's because I'm talking about stuff. We can't really go underwater. It's a little weird underwater. Which is fair. But, yeah, it was fun to get all my stuff back. I was a high level, and then I remember Chris started playing, and he was better at the game, even though he's a lower level than me. He was better in every single way. And I was so mad that I actually was just like, it was a competition between me and him. I'm like, who could reach a higher level? And I was like, I don't know, like level 70. I think I was level 79. And then when he got an Xbox One and started playing, he like, in a year, he was a higher level than me. And me and him have just been kind of on the same level, but he's always been way better at the game than me. And he never glitched, and neither did I. He played the game legitimately. I think, at least. But now he's like over level 100 and crap, and I'm just sitting there still like, I think I'm like level 80 something. Probably 86 still. And it's just really funny that he's just ended up being really good at the game, even though I've been playing longer. And he's a much bigger Grand Theft Auto fan than I am, honestly. But when it comes to older Grand Theft Auto games, I think that I am definitely more of a fan of that than the newer stuff. And there's nothing wrong with the newer stuff. It just, personally, my experience with it is I really like the older stuff. I just didn't play Vice City. But GTA 3 was like my San Andreas to a lot of you guys. Like, I know a lot of secrets about GTA 3. I know, like, Easter eggs and stuff. I'm pretty decent at the game. And I kind of wish that there's some stuff that they took from GTA 3 that they added to GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. And I still love Red Dead Redemption, actually. That has always been one of my favorite Rockstar games, actually. The first and second one. It's been a while since I played the first, but last time I played it was very weird, riding a horse and whatnot. There's a Rockstar logo here. Cool. I wonder. I mean, I'm sure it is there in actual game. There's another one there. But like I said, I never played the story to these games. I know I've been kind of talking on and rambling, but it's fun to just do that and look at a map that's kind of nostalgic. Also, I'm curious, can you actually get up here in any of them? This is just the tallest building for no reason, man. It just exists. How come the screen shakes like it does in actual, like, San Andreas when I'm like going at fast speed? Not San Andreas, but a Grand Theft Auto game. I wonder if that was done intentionally, or if that's just in Gary's mod. I don't think it is though. Can you just walk up this damn thing? That's insanity. Wait, now I'm curious. Is this a thing in actual Vice City? Man, I should play that game again. I think people would love to see that. This might be an actual thing in the game. That's wild. I love watching people play games for the first time or replay games for the first time. I should know these things. I played a lot of these older ones, but not as much Vice City like I've been saying. The building moves around a lot. This is the textures, but let's go. Does that give anybody else anxiety? Oh, I thought I did no clip, but I still landed. That was weird. But yeah, this is a great game. Great map. Sorry I didn't have as much to say about this one as I did as GTA 3's map. I've just been talking about every other Grand Theft Auto except Vice City. And I actually played this one version that was not based off of Tommy. It was based off of some other guy, and nobody knows about this game very well compared to this. Like, I tell people about this game, they're like, "That's not real. That's not a real game. That didn't exist." But it was another Vice City because it was in the Vice City Stories. I think it was called. There's 3 discs. There's Tommy, the soldier, and I think somebody else, or maybe it was just Tommy and the soldier. I think it was a soldier. You're in a military base. I think you start off in the military base. I don't know, but it was Vice City. I'm pretty sure it was. I also just learned that there's another game with I think Clyde, the one from GTA 3. It was Liberty City Stories. That's such a trip to me. I thought there was only one with Clyde in it. I think that's his name. You don't really say his name much. He doesn't talk at all, by the way. But yeah, I do remember this area. I do remember messing around here for a long time with just whatever vehicle I had. Very fun. Very epic. I'm sure this is nostalgic to some of you guys. If it is, please download the map. Um, Give it a good like and rating because I'm just simply playing this and talking about my experiences on every game except Vice City. I do remember my mom's friend. I went over to his house and he had PS3 and he had all these really cool games that I haven't played in years. And I played Vice City there for a while and I actually got pretty far because I'd save and then whenever I came over I'd play the game and continue to from where I was. And I don't even know why this guy had a PlayStation. He didn't even know what the hell was happening. Sorry, I know that's random, but he literally didn't know. I think I do remember these holes in the building, actually. Weirdly enough. But yeah, I'd tell him all these things about the games, and he'd just be like, oh, I don't play these much. I don't think he really played them as much. But he had Jack and Daxter as well, which obviously I played a lot because that was my favorite game. And it brought back a lot of memories replaying those games and stuff. I think I even remember asking him if I could just have his console because I was just so happy to replay these things. Especially Jack and Daxter, you know? That's one of my favorite games of all time. If not my favorite. I think that is my favorite game of all time, to be honest. But I think that the reason why I argue GTA 3 is like my best and is the best is because I think GTA 3 is definitely like up there nostalgia wise, you know. I think that's kind of the reason why I like it in the first place is because of the nostalgia. I used to argue that it was the best Grand Theft Auto game when I was younger. Like I'd be like, this is better than GTA 4. And that's just because it had like a I did you know, I didn't want to admit that I had the worst version of the game and get made fun of. You know, it's not a bad version though, you know. It's just nostalgic to me. You know what other game is really fun is the Scarface games. Um Chris plays Scarface and the Scarface game is very fun. Except I don't remember anything from it. I do remember playing it before I went to school though. And my mom was like, you got to stop playing." I was upset so I started making him start like swearing and stuff because I was too afraid to swear in real life. My mom didn't even notice it, and I never told her about it, but I was just making my character swear for me basically. She might have asked about it, and I was probably like, "Oh no, I'm not doing that. That's the game." And he's just swearing up a storm or something. And then I went to school because my mom did not tolerate that foolishness. And she picked me up by the neck and dragged me. I'm just kidding, she did not do that. But, yeah. Scarface was a fun one. Here's a little place. Here. Right here. Pizza place. I think I played Vice City on mobile for a little bit. Very small time, though. And then I quit because I didn't like it. I hated it, probably. I played it on a laptop once because my dad installed it on a laptop. And I played it for a little bit. And I said, I hate WASD. And I just couldn't play any games on computer because I didn't know how to control WASD. It was very awkward. And it was on a laptop too, so it was very laggy. And this was a long time ago. I think it might have actually just been a mobile version on the laptop. Don't ask how I played it though. That's a secret. And I just remember the controls being very clunky and not very fun to play. I feel like a lot of Grand Theft Auto, like older Grand Theft Auto games, are a little weird to play on PC. I prefer those with a controller, I feel like, you know? That's just me. But I don't really have much to add to this, except, you know, I feel like I kind of just flew around in this and talked about my experiences with everything else but Vice City. Like I said, I didn't play it as much, so I don't have too many stories about it. I just wanted to look at it and see what it was like in Gary's mod, you know? So, yeah. Favorite game, though, is still GTA 3. You know, that was my favorite Grand Theft Auto game, and it still is, I think. It's very satisfying to play, you know, just mindlessly play. I'm sure a lot of you guys have a lot of nostalgia for this map, and to be honest, there wasn't really a lot of places to look at in these Grand Theft Auto maps, you know, like you can walk around on the streets and drive around or whatever, but there's not a lot of places you can go into. I mean, you can go in here, but a lot of it is just empty because it's Gmod, you know. It's like Grand Theft Auto map in Gmod, what do you expect? It's very well made though, don't get me wrong, it's very good. And it's an interesting port. I don't know how they did this, and I don't know what the story is behind these, but yeah, here's a little boat here. Very fancy. It's like a movie set. I think I remember being here. Perhaps. I mostly watched my brother play Vice City too, by the way. I would sit in the room. My mom was like, "You can't be playing violent video games." And I was like, "Okay." Then I'm just gonna watch my brother play it. And I'd be like, "Can I play?" I'd like ask my brother if I could play when my mom wasn't around. And sometimes he'd let me play for like 10 minutes. He'd be like, nah, you're not doing this right. You're gonna mess up my game. You're gonna break my game. Because that's how my brother used to talk. No, I'm just joking, but he'd let me play sometimes, and my mom didn't want me to play as much. And I understood why. Look at this though. This is very nice. I would just chill out here and have a nice drink and then walk on the busy streets of this place. But this is a very good game, and I'm not going to talk about the rumors too much because it can get me in trouble, but I heard Vice City might be having a comeback. It could be a myth, though. It could be a myth. You know, we don't know. I've heard rumors, though, that Vice City might be coming back, and I gotta say, I love... I do like the design and aesthetic of Vice City a lot. I didn't play it as much, but I hope it's big and fun to play it with, you know. I hope it's fun to play. So I'm a little excited about that. But that's all I'm gonna say before I get sued. Well, I don't know. That's just a rumor, to be honest. So that's just what I've heard. So tell me, what is your favorite Gmod texture in a game? I'd like to know. Is it this? Is it this texture right here? You couldn't swim in Vice City, could you? That's very odd because there's a lot of water everywhere. There's boats though everywhere too, I think, but it's hard to get to a boat when you can't swim. But I do remember the definitive edition had Vice City on it, and I thought about playing it. I feel like that'd be a weird experience to play the remake of the game before playing the original game. I still think the original games still have a very nice look to it, and apparently a lot of it was AI generated. So I don't know how to feel about that. I believe the subtitles might have been, and I think some of the textures were ported using an AI. I feel like I don't know the whole thing, but that's just what I've heard. Don't know how to feel about that. But sorry I didn't really have much to say for this about the actual Vice City. But I thought I'd make a video on it and show you guys this map a little bit and just fly around. If you want to play in this map, please, the link will be in the description down below. It takes a while to load up. It took me like 5 minutes to load up, not even kidding. It took literally 5 minutes for this map to load up completely. And you gotta wait until everything is like spawned in, basically. There's some people asking me like, what do I do? It's not downloading or whatever. And honestly, that's just what you gotta do is you gotta download the right stuff, which is the infinite map, which I think comes with it when you click on it. This one might not be with the infinite map. I know the last Grand Theft Auto one was. But yeah, you just have to wait for like a few minutes. And everything will spawn in. It just takes a while. Sorry, I didn't have much to say about this map, except that I really like it. You know, it brought back a lot of memories, specifically of every other game that I have played, except Vice City, because I don't have too much nostalgia, to that one compared to other games. But I thought it was very cool to look at, and I'd love to play Vice City again. I just remember like random stuff about the game. I don't know, man. I think I mostly watched my brother play it. I've watched him like beat every Grand Theft Auto game in existence. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it felt like Rockstar didn't care about Vice City as much as well. Like it felt like it was just completely not canon at times. Like it just didn't exist in the Grand Theft Auto universe. I don't know. It was really weird how whenever you talk to Rockstar about Vice City, it just seems like they do everything that they can to avoid anything about Vice City. I don't know. It just felt like Vice City was like in Rockstar's eyes a mistake at times. And I don't think it was. I think it was a very great game. And just because I don't have nostalgia towards it doesn't mean a lot of you guys don't. But like I said, it felt like Rockstar just kind of made the game and moved on right away. But it was a very good game. I used to hang out around here quite a bit too. This is a cool spot, but okay. I'm done. I don't have anything else to add to this video. I'm gonna try to stop. So I hope you guys enjoyed, even though it was a very random video. If you like the map though, check it out. Go support the original map creator. That's really what's mostly important here. And if you guys enjoyed the video and what I had to say, leave a like. Subscribe if you wish. We are at by the time this is uploaded, we probably have 700 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, be safe, and goodbye.